Fortnite's Pop Demon Hunters collab is great, but there's one big problem. One of the biggest animated films in history has arrived in Fortnite. Fans of the Battle Royale can now pick up a Pop Demon Hunters bundle featuring skins of Rumi, Zoe, and Mara along with several weapon wraps and other cosmetics for a hefty amount of bucks. The skins are impressive and feel like they've been pulled straight from the movie, while it's adorable seeing the girls performing some of the game's most infamous emotes. Zoe be hitting the gritty. Unfortunately, other parts of the crossover feel noticeably rushed, and I'm not the only one to notice. Compared to previous musical crossovers, it appears that Pop Demon Hunters has been thrown together to capitalize on its enduring popularity, rather than ensuring it wins up being truly special. This could have been a Fortnite festival headliner, but instead it feels like just another licensed skin. So, what could have been done better? Where are the Pop Demon Hunters jam tracks? If you've seen the movie or scrolled social media for more than a few seconds over the past several months, you'll know that Pop Demon Hunters is all about music. Not since Frozen have I seen an animated film's soundtrack dominate popular culture so prolifically. Songs like Golden, Takedown, How It's Done, Free, and What It Sounds Like are all excellent both with and without the context of the film underpinning them, and would have been utterly perfect in Fortnite as well. Just imagine taking to a curated festival stage, as Huntrich ready to belt out some of the film's most iconic songs with bespoke tracks covering varying instruments and difficulties. The fact their crossover bundle doesn't include jam tracks despite still costing over $10 of bucks not only feels like a bad deal, but an obvious omission that Epic Games must be aware of. Fans are theorizing that perhaps this was intended as a future festival headliner, but a choice was made to move release plans forward in fear of the movie falling out of popularity. I would rather waited and received a more comprehensive package than what's currently on offer, especially when the Demon Rush mode and crafty determiners have already proven that some of that content has already been implemented in some ways. A Fortnite crossover for a film all about songs failing to capitalize on them is like Fast and Furious without the cars. The Pop Demon Hunters Fortnite crossover needed more time to cook. Putting aside the distinct lack of jam tracks, it's also not to notice the inconsistent level of quality across Rumi, Zoe, and Mara skins. Details on their outfits are immaculate, but that same care and attention isn't as noticeable in facial features and general anatomy, not to mention that two of the girls are labeled as icon skins while one isn't for some reason. Did this simply fall through the cracks because of how quickly everything came together? Where are the alternate styles? There are several outfits from the film that could have been implemented into Fortnite and added so much more value to the bundle, not to mention they would look absolutely fabulous. Little things like this, especially after the Gorillaz bundle last month was so prolific and detailed, makes it feel like I've been shortchanged with hundreds. It only comes with a single emote. Jump into Demon Rush mode, and you will also hear tracks from the film playing during specific moments such as leaving the battle buzz, and when the timer begins to count down, so some of the tracks are present in Fortnite, but they are being restricted to certain instances rather than giving the player complete control over them. Once again, this is such a missed opportunity. Who knows, maybe a music pass is in the works for a future season, absolutely stuffed with all the things I'm busy complaining about right now. Quality issues aside though, it's been wonderful to see the Pop Demon Hunters fandom go absolutely feral over this crossover. We've been asking for such a thing for months now, and to see it arrive so suddenly has people who've never played video games before eager to jump into Fortnite for these skins alone, which people are already pulling straight from the game and putting together their own creations.